Live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and welcome back. We are back. I think we actually have sound, we have video, everything is up and rolling. So again, I apologize. I guess we're just going to limp through the season as maybe put us on IR. I'm not really sure, Kev. But here, real quick, I know you have some of our starting lineups. So why don't you go ahead and give us our Sutherland starting lineups for the game?
Yeah, we're going to starting lineups for the Bobcats right now. We've got we're going to start with our offensive line. Sophomore number 75, Cruz Mascaro. Junior number 60, Logan Defoe. Next to him, we got junior number 77, Brody Sorensen. Senior number 52, Jarek Jeffs. And to round out the offensive line, senior number 71, Mason Reese. Moving out to your wide receivers, running backs, and quarterback, we've got wide receiver number 1, junior Dell Dukes. On the other side of him, we should be lined up number 2, wide receiver Zach Hasty. Running kind of an H-back, or we see him run a lot of sweeps. We've got wide receiver running back combo, Ethan Yarrington, number 20. Number 23, Ryan Aarons Jr. will be out there tonight also helping out in the backfield. Your main ball carrier you'll probably see is Zane Stam, number 4, junior running back. And again, at quarterback tonight, we have our sophomore, number 12, Armani Dukes, and that's your Sutherland's Bobcat starting lineup.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Then we're going to go right into our keys of the game. So presented by Edward Jones and your financial advisor, Travis Winger. What do you have here for some keys to the game here, Kev?
Yeah, again, having a solid plan is the key to your financial success. And so the keys to tonight's game, a couple I've got. I mean, we didn't attend that game down in Rich County, Utah, but I think we can kind of agree turnovers have really been the Bobcats' Achilles heel. A lot of turnovers in the game prior to that, and then went down to Rich County and turned the ball over 4 or 5 times down there as well. So ball security is probably going to be the main thing for the Bobcats. Talking with Coach Bowker, you guys didn't get to really hear that interview since all of our technical difficulties. We talked about missing some of those key blocks, so I think hitting your spots and kind of time to produce was his key to this game. And then thirdly, I've kind of got, hey guys, it's homecoming. You've got a pretty good crowd here tonight. I'm looking out here in the stands. We've got the FFA dinner going on, everything. The stands are full. We got alumni here. Use that to your advantage and feed off the crowd. So that's going to be my third key to the game. And those are brought to you by Travis Winger, your Edward Jones financial advisor.
Yeah, and we're going to stay right here. Bobcats set to receive. That's the quickest and most efficient pregame show we're going to go. So we're going to get right here into the start of the game and go from there. So looks like Bobcats are going to receive. They're set to kick off. Looks like big number 89, Brody Hamby, kick off, and he legs into it and off to Ryan Aarons. Ryan Aarons is going to run up on the far side there. He got some room. He's going to get a couple blocks, get tackled down. Looks like at about the 20-yard line, 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcat offense. So hopefully they can get out there and go. I know they tried to air it out a little bit last week against Rich County and ended up, like you said, with a few of those turnovers, Kevin. Maybe a little more ground and pound this week with them giving up as much yards as they do on the ground. Probably one of those focuses for the Bobcat offense.
Yeah, we'll see what the Bobcats come out here and do. You know, I think they'll still throw some deep balls probably to Dell tonight as well.
Right.
But it's kind of one of those where you use your ground game to set that up a little bit.
Right. And run that option play too. Monty kind of figuring that out. Looks like it's going to be a fake handoff up the middle to Zane, and then looks like maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain for Armani, just 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9.
All the people out there listening tonight, thanks for tuning in. I know I've got a wife at home. Lindsay's at home, a Hot Springs County High School alumni.
Nice.
On the old homecoming. She's sitting at home with our child. And
that's right, yeah.
I got another one running around here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, I can see both of mine that are out watching. Looks like we're going to run it up the middle again. Monty going to hang on to it. Oh, the ball hits the ground. It looks like it is a fumble potentially. I thought his knee was down, but let's see what they say here. Oh, yep. He is going to say that his knee was down, so good. It was after his knees went down, body came up, and then ball came out. Thankfully, would have been a bad way to start that one. So picked up about 4. Yeah,
3 or 4 there. It's going to be 3rd and 5, I think. So about
looks
4
like
yards.
Yep. He's going to be in shotgun formation, have running backs on either side of him. Armani is going to get it. He's going to hand off to Zane Stam. Zane going to get tackled pretty quick. He got a couple yards again, but not giving up a lot. Looks like he gained maybe a yard, Kevin, on that one. So right on the 25 and a half yard line. Looks like Bobcats are going to go ahead and let their defense do some work. They're going to punt it away. Zach Casey been doing a pretty good job punting the ball for Bobcats. You know, oh, go ahead.
I know they got a fake punt formation here somewhere. I'd probably a little early to run that today, but maybe catch them off guard. We'll see.
Right, you always hope that maybe that's what they're thinking too. He's going to get the ball, go ahead and punt it away. Up high, end up at the 45-yard line. Going to roll, going to end up right about there. Kind of bounce straight up in the air, and then looks like it'll be the 46-yard line of the Pinedale Wranglers. So they're going to go ahead and come out and get their offense. One of the strongest parts of Bobcats this year, it really has been their defense. They've been pretty solid, stopping kind of tough plays. You know, last game we did against Mountain View really held them to some short yardage, ended up being turnovers that led to those points. So again, Bobcats defense being pretty stout, like you said. What is it, 4th in the state in allowed yards? So yeah, that's pretty good. Handoff here up the middle, and they're going to run right up the middle, get a first down, 11 yards on that run, and that's going to be number 7, Dustin Larson, for the Pinedale Wranglers. And that was just a run up the gut.
Yeah, he's going to break off. It's about 11 yards right there.
Right, huh? Yeah, right up the middle. So, and they're going to be quick up to the line. They do huddle, but, man, they're right up into the shotgun formation. Going to hand it off again right up the middle, but, man, right on it. Zane Stam comes back. It's going to get a 2-3 yard loss on that run. Kind of a Dustin Larson got it, but he kind of couldn't make up his mind where he wanted to go either. So
yeah, you're going to see Pinedale, like you said, they kind of get the play call from the side here, and they kind of run the same thing kind of like we do a little bit, a little bit of a speed option type of deal. So you'll see some of those the quarterback hold it for a minute and read it and see what he can do.
Yeah, it's kind of a sloppy huddle.
Yeah, everybody just kind of stands around like us. We kind of go to the formation, and then we go.
Hard count here for quarterback Bodie Jensen, and then another good sack there by Ryan Aarons as he comes flying through. So another loss of 5 yards on that. Oh, we're going to say 4 yards, I guess, on that tackle.
Quarterback probably should have pitched that, and he waited too long. And there was no option after that.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Pinedale Wranglers. So again, that Bobcat defense, you know, gave up that first run and then has not allowed anything, just moving them backwards. It's like quarterback under center. Oh, no, he's in shotgun. He's going to bring it back. He's going to look to pass here, first pass of the game, and he's going to tuck it, and he's going to try to run for it. He's going to get some yards here. Oh, it's going to get tackled as he goes out of bounds. Gain of about 10 yards there, Kevin. So it looks like I think it's going to be about 4th and 5 now.
He's fairly speedy.
Yeah, he really is. He kind of looked like he looked at the first option, and then when that wasn't available, he tucked it and ran. So looks like we're going to probably say Bodie Jensen and Dustin Larson a lot tonight.
Yeah. They only average about 45 yards a game through the air, so.
Yeah, so not a lot of options. They're going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th down or try to do a hard count. Nope, they're going to go for it. Fake pass. He's going to tuck it, try to run. Oh, he makes a good sidestep move there. Looks like he's going to get enough for the first down as he gets tackled down by Zach Hasty, but man, they had him right about the line of scrimmage, and then he made a pretty nifty little sidestep move there and was able to get enough yards for the first down.
What'd you get for yards there, Kev?
I think that was, he needed 5. I think he got 7, Kev.
You know, looked like they missed a hold on that outside there, but Bobcat player was being grabbed around the collar.
It's only a hold if they call it, Kevin.
That's right.
All right. It looks like an option run here. Oh,
sloppy option.
Yeah, it was. Bobcat's on it. Oh, grab good jersey hold there to kind of hang on until all his friends could join in. That was a good job there by number 77, Brody Sorensen. Grab a hold of the jersey, had it stretched out pretty good, and then waited for his buddies to all join him. So a loss of 3 on that play.
You know, Kev, I'm not sure if anybody's actually listening to us tonight. There's a pretty big crowd here.
Yeah. It's a fun night again, a beautiful night for football and a homecoming week. Can't beat that, not having to wear a coat and stocking cap. All right, going to be another quarterback keeper. He's going to try to get around the edge. Couple missed tackles, but they're going to go ahead and catch him here again. He's going to lose 5 yards on that play, too. So Del Dukes with the tackle there. And, man, just not a whole lot of anything for Bodie Jensen. A lot of quarterback keeps.
Talk about the weather. I think it was, I saw on Facebook this week, was it is Pat Cornwell, I think, posted a picture of 10 years ago. The Bobcats were playing in snow.
Yep, I remember that year very, very well because I think I was picking some big tree branches up off my car because those popped up as well for some memories for me. Memories I don't really need to remember. So it's going to be a long 3rd and 17 for the Pinedale Wranglers. Now, if the Bobcats can kind of lock down here, put them in a 4th and long situation, looks like they are going to try to go for it if on 4 downs, if they can get it close enough. Going to be a pitch here.
He's a big boy.
Big fullback. Number 33, Austin Green's going to get it, and he's going to gain nothing. It gets right back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th and 17, but was the offense was going to stay out, but it looks like they're going to maybe bring in the punter here and get it punted away, or they're going to run a different look here. Looked like Jensen went off, so thinking he was, looks like they're not sure what they're going to do. So a timeout for the Pinedale Wranglers. We're going to take a quick one as well. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Health in Thermopolis. Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Warland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back. Kevin gonna find the man behind one of the cameras here. Dr. Bomagen, not only a fine doctor with Hot Springs Health here in Thermopolis, but also man in the camera getting pictures along with his wife there, Lisa. So appreciate them and all that they do. And I don't know if you saw it as he panned out too, but they have the fan of the week couch out there, and looks like Dell and Armani Duke's grandparents and aunt and uncle were the ones that won the bid on that one. So they're going to get treated like royalty down there as they watch the game. Looks like we're going to try a field goal from the 40-yard line, a 50-yarder. It's going to fall really short here. It's going to roll into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback here. He had a big leg on the kickoff, but maybe needed another step or two to get into it from there. So an attempt at a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, it's like 48, I think, 40. Yeah. If I was doing the stepping it off right there.
Right. Yeah, it was probably from the 38, 39-yard line. And so, yeah, it's going to be a touchback there. Why is that a touch? I'm not sure why they wouldn't get it from where the field goal missed, unless it's because it didn't go out of the back of the end zone. So, again, folks, I'm a basketball guy, not a football guy, so I know a lot of the rules of basketball.
And the high school rules are different than college and pro too.
That's true too. So Bobcats with the ball. Monty in shotgun formation. Zane Stam to his near side, going to hand off to him up the gut, and he's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage as well, or maybe got right back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Again, running some kind of very similar offenses, like you said, Kev, just a speed option here and Both defenses kind of locking down right now, not giving up a whole lot. Really, only one first down so far in the game, and that was on the Pinedale's first play. And Bobcats looking to hopefully get their first down. That always helps the offense kind of get going. Ooh, hard count there by Monty Dukes, and that's a good way to get it into a second and short. So it looks like they're going to do an encroachment on the defense, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty on them. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Bobcats, so a good hard count there by Monty. That's one of those things we've seen the last couple weeks. We saw that at Mountain View. Again, watched it last week against Rich County, and there were quite a few false starts on the Bobcats with that hard count that Monty tends to do, but, you know, practice ends up getting them right in the right spot.
We've also seen him draw his own players on a false start with that too,
Awful lot. So hopefully they've been working on that so they don't have those false starts. He's going to get a handoff again to Stam. Stam going to look to try to get around the edge. Their defensive end, Caleb Darwin, he did a great job of setting the edge there and forced Zane back into the middle. Looks like he gained about 2 yards there, Kevin, on that run. So again, it's going to be a 3rd and short, 3rd and 3 here. 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats. So let's see what they can do here on their sideline, on their side of the field. Kind of seems like it takes us a little bit to get our offense going here and everything. So hopefully we can get a first down here in the first quarter. 4:15 left in the first quarter here in the homecoming week for the Bobcats. Good fake there on Monty Dukes. And Monty Dukes has a breakaway. He's at the 50. Now at the 40, got a lot of Wranglers chasing him. Oh, he's not going to get, looks like he ran out of bounds. And I thought he broke away and wasn't going to get caught, but it looks like he ran out at the 30-yard line and had a bunch of Wranglers chasing him and must have not been able to set the edge or saw the guys coming. So a good run there.
Where are they going to mark him out at?
Looks like they got him at the 30.
They're backing him way up here.
Oh, I wonder if there was
Is there a holding penalty?
I didn't see a flag on the field, but I saw the.
Oh, it's way back here.
Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah, there it is. So.
We're looking way down here, and there's a penalty flag way back at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be all for naught for the Bobcats.
Good run there by Monty, but yeah, it was going to be a hold on the Bobcats, so that's going to back him up from a 3rd and 4 to a 3rd and 14.
Unfortunately, it wasn't after the first down because we really reset the chains.
Right. 4:02 left on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard for you here in the first quarter. Scoreless for the Bobcats and the Pinedale Wranglers. Bobcats getting a call from the sidelines. Having to stare into the sun a little bit right now. See a few people putting up the hands to block the sun as they're trying to get that call in. Monty in the shotgun has Zane Stam on the near side here. Has 3 to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to look to throw. Dell gets a break on the ball, and it's going to be thrown about 5 yards too far. But, man, he just had one little hesitation, and he definitely had Wiley Wilson chasing him. And if just thrown a little less, man, he was gone for sure because he had a probably 3 or 4 yard gain on him. And I don't know if you can zoom in there, Kev, real quick before they punt this away, but we got a few paragliders going away probably.
Where are we at?
We got Wade Lippincott, I'm sure, and one of his friends up there going around. Pretty cool thing to see here in the night going in front of Monument Hill. Pretty cool. So Zach Hasty back for the punt here on 4th and 13. He's going to get the punt away, end over end kick. He's going to angle here, going to hit the 40. He has a Bobcat bounce a little bit, and then he's going to start rolling back. So it looks like about the 41-yard line. So Bobcat's going to have to lock down, play pretty tough. It's on their side of the field. So all of the first 9 minutes or 8 minutes and change of this game has been played on that side of the field. So need to have the Bobcats defense locked down again and get them shut down.
Yeah, the one big play for the Bobcats, they really shoot themselves in the foot there with that holding penalty and had the opportunity to go down there and put something on the board. And, here we are back with the Wranglers on the Bobcat side of the field.
Right. So it looks like we got Larson or Jensen in the backfield, going to hand off, going to bounce him on the outside. He's going to try to go around. He does make the corner. Looks like he's going to get close to the first down. Bobcats kind of had him on, just didn't contain real great there on that far side, Kevin. he's able to break around the corner. Looks like they are going to go ahead and give him a first down, so 10 yards on the dot. So 1st and 10. Wranglers getting first down plays on each of their drives here. First play has resulted in a first down and then just moved backwards. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like there's a little movement there. He's going to hang on to it. They're running a couple different quarterbacks here. That was Ian Rigo that ran as quarterback into that one. So it looks like they're just kind of substituting in and trying a few different.
Got a hold on Pinedale. It's going to come back.
All right, so on that 1st and 10 run, it is going to be a hold. So they're going to move it back. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Pinedale Wranglers. Pinedale has a few big boys out there. I'm just seeing Dodge Normington as he's making his way back, and that young man, I bet, can move some bodies. He's a big fella there on the line for Pinedale.
Oh yeah, Dodge.
I guess I said 1st and 15. It'll be 1st and 20 after that holding call. Looks like Ian Rigo again in the backfield as quarterback here. So have a couple different options here, different looks. Bobcats are just going to have to kind of pay attention to what quarterback does well. Looks like he's going to drop back. Toss a little sidearm there. Good defense by Ryan Aarons as the catch is made by Jake Hammer, and Ryan Aarons right on him, a gain of 1 yard on that pass play. So it'll be 2nd and 19 with 3 minutes. Clock is running here in this first quarter of the homecoming game of the Thermopolis Bobcats Pinedale Wranglers. Again, real quick, want to thank you guys for listening on 101.7, and those of you also streaming live on our WYO Today on YouTube. Just appreciate all of you spending some time with us this evening and listening to some Bobcat football.
Say hi to my friend Jean Ann.
Hello,
hi, Jean Ann.
All right, ball goes here to Rigo. Rigo's going to hand off, and he's going to bounce him on the outside. Good tackle there. And number 9, Cale Dawin, he not able to get very far. Looks like it was kind of interrupted initially by Monty Dukes, and then the rest of the Bobcats joined in.
I didn't see it.
It was a gain of 1 on that play.
I wasn't sure if he got back to the line or fell forward. Every yard counts, Kevin.
That's right.
Unofficially.
That's right.
That's why I was my disclaimer. Unofficially.
You got 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. You have Rigo in the shotgun, has running backs on either side of him. I guess it's going to be 3rd and 21 on this play. He's going to step back. Lots of time. Kind of sidearms that throws. It is complete to number 5, Landon Fornstrom, but he's going to not even get back to the original line of scrimmage yet. So a gain there of about 10, Kev, on that play. Be 4th and 12.
So yeah, they run number 1 out there.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're just taking series here, and Bodie took the first series, and now Ian Rigo is going to take the second here. Looks like Bodie will step in the backfield or runs out as wide receiver here on this one. So he's got a pair of wide receivers on either side, has a running back, Cale Dawin, in the backfield. So he's going to step back to throw again, a little sidearm again, and good pass there and catch by Colbin Jaquez. But again, not able to get a first down. Is going to fall a couple yards short. So a good gain there, but not enough for them. A gain of about, what was that, Kev? 9 yards, I think.
I was trying to get a jersey number on that. Did you get a?
Yeah, number 2, Colbin is who caught that.
Gotcha.
Yep. And looks like we're going to have a quick timeout. So with under a minute here, so we're going to take a quick break and get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
All right, and we're back here with Bobcat football. Again, a score of 0-0, just under a minute left as the Bobcats take over after the Pinedale Wranglers turn the ball over on downs here. So Bobcats are going to have the ball on their own 25-yard line, looking to get their first down of the game here, struggling again offensively. Really one pass play. A majority of the plays so far have been runs up the middle, maybe trying to set up to try to get something to bounce outside. Haven't run a lot of the outside option. They've ran it up the middle a little bit, and we'll see. Get Yarrington in motion. Looks like they're going to run that outside option right there. Monty Dukes is going to hang on to it, and he's going to get about 2 yards on that carry. Had a chance. I said Yarrington. It was Ryan Aarons that went in motion there, and that's who was kind of the option. It's kind of a double option there. He has an opportunity to hand it off to Zane Stam up the middle, and then as he comes around the edge, he has that option to keep it or toss it to Ryan Aarons. So he's going to have a set of receivers on either side here. Zane Stam next to Monty as he's in the shotgun, calling the play here at the line of scrimmage. Yarrington's going to get the ball. He's going to get an end around here. He gets some good yards, kind of jumps in the air there as he's getting tackled. Looks like he's going to have a gain of 2 yards as well. So going to be 3rd and 6 for the Bobcats as time runs out here on this first quarter. So as they switch into the fields, we're going to take a quick break and get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, and we're back here. A good shot of our officials, and again, want to thank them so much for all the time and energy that they put in. A lot of evenings, not only football, but I recognize the crew from a lot of basketball games as well, so appreciate them as we get ready to get started here for the second quarter. Bobcats now, we've flopped ends of the field, so maybe this will be a good omen for the Bobcats to have a chance to get their first down here. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Bobcats. And Monty in the shotgun's got trips to the near side here. He's going to look to pass, throws opposite side, right to Dell Dukes. A good catch by Dell. Man, he just caught it right by his knees. Not a great pass, but at least a throw only to Dell. He's had a kind of a habit the last couple games where he's thrown up over his head. And so this one, he was not going to do that. Got it right to his knees there and got a good gain. Got their first down here. And
13 yards,
yep,
I think.
13-yard gain. Monty in the shotgun and looking to get the ball here. Gonna fake the handoff. Looks like he's gonna pass again. A deep pass here. Dell got another big step. And oh my goodness, just too hard. And I mean, he had 6-7 yards on the defender again. So man, looks like old Wiley Wilson's gonna have his hands full with Dell today. And man, that's twice that they've just missed a little bit overthrown Dell on that play again, because that was a touchdown if they just takes a little bit off of it.
Yeah, that Worland crew you mentioned, the officials, Andrew Stiles out there, David Juleson, Richard Ramos, Tyler Perry.
That's right. Just
it's not Perry, Pryor, I think, or Pryor.
Oh, Monty going to do a fake and try to run it up the middle, and he's going to get stopped right away. He's going to have a big loss there of about 4 yards. Big tackle there for the Wranglers as they came right up the middle. Looks like they were kind of trying to hope to let him kind of go on purpose, and he just didn't get going fast enough. Monty looking to get the call here from the sidelines. Again, Bobcat staring into the sun here a little bit. Just a minute into the second quarter here. Monty with Zane Stam in the backfield right behind him. sends Yarrington into motion. Gonna fake the handoff here. Monty Duke's gonna hang on to it. Almost lost the ball there. Had that big 72 Doug Dexter hanging on to his arm and still able to hang on to the ball. Looks like he gained
2 yards.
2 yards on that carry.
Gonna be 4th and 11, so I imagine we'll see a punt here on this side of the field.
Yeah, doesn't look like they have Zach in the backfield.
No, we're gonna go for it. It looks like. All right.
Go 4th and 11. Maybe even try to get a hard count there.
They're gonna take a timeout.
Could be getting the hand signals here from
drive
coach.
Drive the bus.
Drive the bus. Monty gonna sit and wait. Looks like they're gonna get a timeout here. So as the Bobcats take a timeout here early in the second quarter, we're gonna do the same. We'll be right back after this.
Putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, and we're back here for some Bobcat football after this timeout here. We got 9:59 left in this second quarter, and Bobcats again have one first down here in the first half, Kevin. So not a lot of offense going on, and on either side, really good, pretty hard-nosed defense on both sides as well.
No, yeah, a lot of defense on this first quarter, and I was actually trying to listen to see who won all the Bobcat football raffle ticket stuff. Carrie Ryan's got a half a hog coming her way, it sounds like, and I didn't win anything.
The community does a great job of getting lots of that stuff going, and big supporters of all these kids and their athletics. Monty going to get the ball. He's going to step back, going to have a rush coming into his face. He's going to go ahead and throw on the run. Oh, man, again, had dealt with some steps there on Quincy Micah, and just unable to connect again, just throwing over his head. He was kind of running for his life in that one, but he actually throws pretty good on the run. I mean, he's got a good arm, just right now just searching for that accuracy.
Yeah, now here you are, though. You give Pinedale the ball on your side of the field, now you got to buckle down.
That's right, yeah.
Apparently they're not afraid to kick long field goals either. So
Right, that's for sure. So, yeah, the ball is turned over on downs by the Bobcats, so Pinedale Wranglers take over kind of in the exact spot that they've been. They were just on the other side of the field, but not a big change in, not a lot of yards being gained here on either side. Looks like Wranglers are back in. I didn't catch which one's in on. Looks like they
number
went
8.
back, so yep, it's number 8 there, Jensen, and he's going to take over this series. So it does look like the Wranglers are going to kind of just swap up series here and kind of see. Maybe that just means somebody's working at trying to solidify who's their starting quarterback. That was a gain of 8 yards.
By Larson, yeah.
Yep. So they even kind of change up who's in the backfield during each series as well, so it's not the same running backs either. Jensen waiting for the ball in the shotgun. Again, going to hand off, going to run it right up the middle, and Zane Stam comes right up and gets a good hit.
It's a sloppy handoff that was really never left the running back's hip.
Right. And again, it kind of maybe mirrored what we're doing with that option read there, and quarterback wasn't sure if he wanted to let it go or not.
But it's weird because it was on his outside hip. He kind of fumbled the exchange, and the ball ended up on the left hip on the outside there.
Right.
Bobcats probably had a chance to poke it out if they would have seen it.
Looks like he got a loss of a yard there. Going to keep it here. He's going to look to pass, but he's going to tuck it and try to run, and that's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, he reached the ball out there at the end. Looked like he knew right where he needed to get for that first down. They're going to go ahead and give him that first down. So be a first down for the Pinedale Wranglers. Got 8:35 left on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Still a scoreless game here, 0-0 between the Bobcats and the Wranglers. Bobcats hoping to get a win here on their home field on this homecoming weekend. Gonna hand off up the middle. Again, that's the big running back, number 9, Cale Darwin. He's gonna get a gain of about 5, it looks like. 6 yards on that one, so it's going to be 2nd and 4.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is. Bobcats here trying to lock down. Looks like they were kind of not sure what defense they were supposed to be in, but luckily we're able to get in there good enough and get a tackle as Cody Bomagen and Brody Sorensen were in on the tackle, and that was again Kale Dahlwin that carried the ball there. Looks like he gained
just enough.
For
4 yards
down,
and a couple inches.
Yep. So they're going to get another first down here. So looks like they're going to have the ball on the 20-yard line.
They're moving fast.
Yeah, they sure are. Trying to confuse the defense here, get them caught up, but Bobcats are set in this one. Looks like he's going to throw a slant. Has got picked off by Armani Dukes. Armani Dukes running. He's at midfield now at the 40. Only one man to beat. Got his brother chasing right behind him. It's going to be a pick 6 and a dive across the goal line
and
there.
He's going to get flagged
and
for
he's
it.
going to get flagged for excessive celebration. So looks like he did get that touchdown with 7:15 left. So big 80-yard pick 6 for Armani Dukes as he came across, and the ambulance lights and horns and the band going right now. There was, like I said, a flag there at the end of that play, which is, again, probably for excessive celebration because of the dive across the goal line.
So they'll probably force that on the kickoff.
Right. So it looks like they're going to go ahead and come out and go for a 2-point conversion. Oh, they took the points off the board.
Okay.
So I'm not. Oh yeah, it was unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, it is a touchdown.
Yep.
So there are points back up there. I just heard the beeping of the of the scoreboard over there, Kev. So I thought that meant so the touchdown was good, but there was unsportsmanlike conduct by Armani because of the dive across the goal line. Like you said, that looks like they're in the normal spot for that 2-point conversion, so that'll probably be enforced on the kickoff. Still not up on the scoreboard, but we read that, right? Right, Kev?
I thought so.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. I guess we'll know after this play.
The white hat there, I mean, he signaled touchdown, I thought. Looks like they're going to go down there. And it's going to be an unsuccessful try on the 2-point conversion. So with 7:15 left here in the first half, the 2-point conversion is not good, but there's the points back up on the board there. So, yeah, good play there by Armani Dukes. Again, kind of one of those head plays at the end of the game that, or at the end of the play, get hyped up and excited and dive across the goal line to get that excessive celebration. Yeah. But again, good to see the defense step up, get on the board here first for the Bobcats. Maybe that'll light a little fire underneath them to for the defense to step up now. They won't be playing on a short end of the field, so that'll be good as well.
Well,
so
if I know anything about Coach Bowker, he's not going to be too happy about that unsportsmanlike.
Right. He did go over and have a word with Monty afterwards, but looks like they're going to go ahead and enforce this here on the, let's say our big kicker there. He was getting ready to set up normal, and the refs informed him that, no, we're going to have to move that back 15 more yards. So instead of kicking from the 40, he is going to have to kick off from the 25. So Anthony Cheatham, our kicker, he is back now at the 25, so we'll see how big that leg is now as their returners are only at their own 20.
I had to move my camera back.
Right.
I'm used to where it usually sits.
Right. So Anthony getting ready to kick off here. He's a left-footed kicker. And he gets set as Wranglers are set to receive. And Anthony approaches, big kick, low end over end. Good catch there. Good field there by
and
Wiley
Anthony's
Wilson.
down there.
Anthony's down there, and he gets the tackle. So what a great hit.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, man, I got a head start on this. I'm just going to get down there. So he met him, and he really.
And he, the number 21 is feeling that one.
Right. So, yeah, Wiley Wilson with good hands to be able to grab that as that kick was up over his head, but kind of maybe wishes he would have let it go over his head as Anthony met him fast and knocked him right down.
Then he had to run all the way back and pick his tee up.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he got his exercise in for that game, so, or for that play.
He wasn't messing around, man. He was down there in a hurry, too.
Yeah, he was. Going to make the most of that play, and all his teammates congratulating him on the side, so that's always fun to see, too. Big hit by Anthony. Good job. So Bobcats defense come out again. Big answer to the call there as they, allowed that couple first downs there, but a good play by Armani Dukes to get the pick 6 for 80 yards. 7:06 left here in this first half of Bobcat homecoming game against the Pinedale Wranglers. 6-0.
And I'm not sure what's...
Oh, they got a ball sitting over there by that back pylon.
Oh, they're looking for the game ball? Is that what's happening?
I believe that's it.
Or that's the one that was laying back there from the pick 6.
Yeah. Wasn't sure if it was that or a restroom break, but it looks like it was just the ball.
Just the ball. Oh. Yeah, you can't, in high school, you can't dive into the end zone.
Right.
You can, unless you're legit going to get tackled, which with Dell making that block at the end, there was no danger of him being tackled.
No. So it looks like they're back to their other group here. Looks like Ryan Aaron's trying to get in there and get that ball taken away. Brody Sorensen with a good tackle, and Ryan Aaron's really getting in there trying to rip that ball away. They did go back to the same quarterback there, the Bodie Jensen, the one that was in the last series, and he's got Cale Dawin alongside him in the backfield as well.
No gain on that play, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
That's right. So Bodie Jensen set to take the shotgun snap, has Dawin on near side of him. An option play here. He's going to round out. Good defense there by Monty as he sets the edge, forces him back to the middle, and looks like Jessen Bassey in on the tackle there, and Zane Stam both met him right there. Loss of about a yard on that run. So good defense there again by the Bobcats. Again, Bobcats defense just really been their strongest point here this year, Kevin, is, as far as not letting yards go, not giving up big plays.
Yeah, now they have a touchdown.
Yeah, now they have a touchdown, yeah. So that always gives a little bit more energy to a side of the ball as well. So we got fake handoff here. Look to pass again, kind of a little jump push pass and a tackle there. Looks like it was going to be a gain of about 7 yards on that. Colby Jaquez is the one that caught that.
Is that a pass or is that a?
Well, it was kind of a, he didn't really reach back to throw it. He just kind of pushed.
Was it a shuttle pass?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it just kind of came off his shoulder. He kind of skipped in the air and tossed it. So.
And how many yards did he get? 7?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to guess that number 8 was throwing that one. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, we're all caught up
all
here.
All right, so we got a 4th and long 2, maybe 3 yards here. Going to come up the middle. He's going to try to run it right up the middle. Looks like he's going to get met, and that's going to be a turnover on down. So Bobcat defense locked down again, doing a great job, and that is going to be a turnover on downs to the Bobcat offense. So Bobcat defense doing their job. So now time for the offense to step up, do their side of things, and get a few more yards here. Couple first downs for the Bobcats. We got 5:04 left here in the first half. Bobcats again leading on this homecoming night, 6-0 over the Pinedale Wranglers. Sun has gone down now, so no one's staring into the sun anymore. So I imagine the players are pretty thankful for that.
It's officially Friday night lights.
That's right. That's right.
Unlike Mountain View where they don't have lights.
Right. Monty Dukes in the shotgun, going to fake the handoff here. He's going to keep it. Looks like he's going to hang on to, try to set his feet, and he's going to slip after a gain of about a yard. Had Zane Sam there on the option, but he's going to go ahead and hold. And as he tried to plant his feet and make a cut, Looks like his feet slipped out from underneath him. Gonna have to go to the long spikes for the second half, Kev.
You want to have the debate on turf or natural grass?
There's plenty of people that have an opinion on it. I don't know if I would be a good one to say one way or another. I don't like mowing. Does that matter? Monty Dukes in the shotgun. Going to hand off to Zane Stam up the middle. He's going to get met, but going to get about a yard, maybe half a yard there on that run. He's met by a whole group. 22 there, Jake Hammer was able to grab his foot and kind of hang on until his teammates showed up to finish it off.
And Zane gets up and slaps the Pinedale player on the helmet, saying, "Nice job, good tackle."
Yeah. Bobcats here looking to, it's got a 3rd down and 8 yards right at the 50-yard line, so be good to get a first down here, kind of flip the field here a little bit. Bobcats wearing their new gray tops, purple bottoms. Monty going to step up and looking to pass, and he's going to get sacked down there. Darwin was got him first, and then also met there by 77, Bowie Campbell. Met him, and so it's going to be 4th and 11 for the Bobcats, a loss of 3 on that play. Looked like he was going to try to step up with just a 3-step drop, and he was going to try to plant a foot and go, and as soon as he planted that foot, he had a bunch of guys in his face.
Here we go. It looks like they're going to line up and go for it on 4th and 11.
4th and 11 here at the 47-yard line. Got Zane Stam on his near side here. Monty, good hard count. Looks like he got him to draw offside, so we're going to get a 5-yard penalty here.
Go with 4th and 6.
So that'll help get him at least a little bit more manageable on this 4th down, so good hard count there by Monty. He probably saw what they were getting ready to do, and they were going to bring a lot of pressure at him, so probably anticipating a pass. So again, looks like got Dell again one-on-one over there. And man, I just got to believe they're going to go to that play again, because I mean, there is no safety help to roll over to that side at all or anything. So man, going to look, yep, sure enough, slant route. Oh man, hit him, kind of was behind him, but he did get his hands on it, and he's going to tap his chest and say, my bad. Not a perfect pass, but it did hit him in the hands and had an opportunity to catch it. Man, good slant route and everything. Good throw. Just unable to connect on that one.
Yeah, usually if we see it hit Dell's hands, we're used to him pulling it in.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, a little bit behind him, but still, I think a catchable ball. But
yeah,
it would have been enough for the first.
And the fact that he was willing to tell little brother that was his bad.
my bad. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, they'll let you know that it was a decent enough pass. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pinedale Wranglers from their 48. Now we got, looks like they got Ian Rigo back in fumble, or did they call it dead?
They called it dead before the ball was out.
Yeah, so forward progress looks like it was stopped prior to the ball coming out. So looks like about a 1-yard gain on that run by Rigo. And back to a different an offense here for the Wranglers now with Ian Rigo in the backfield. Running their offense, and then he's also going to be, Quincy Micah is going to be it's Cale Dahlwin still. So Cale's seeing the most success in the backfield, so he's going to get it. Throw there by Rigo, and way over the head. They're looking for a pass interference call, but no call on the field for that.
Nope.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Pinedale Wranglers. Good defense by the Bobcats. Wranglers doing okay getting a pocket there when Rigo's wanting to step back and throw. He has a little sidearm throw, so it kind of comes out at a weird angle when he lets it go. But Bobcats here going to lock down again right at the 50-yard line. Wranglers surveying the field, has trips out to his left. Rigo going to get a hard count here. Look to pass again. He's going to hit. Nope, looks like it hit him in the hands, Quincy Micah, but then bounced off the ground and
hit him in a bad spot.
Yep,
right in the hands.
Right in the hands. So
he wants that one back real bad.
Yeah, he sure does. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So going to see if looks like they're going to still stay in their No, they're going to go ahead and punt it here with Quincy Micah. Be their first punt of the game. So that's going to send.
Is it Micah or is it Mika like the singer?
Oh, I don't know. So whoever's listening, probably from Pinedale, you're doing the same as I do when they mispronounce our kids' names, and you're like, man, it's this. So apologize for any of my.
Grace Kelly's a good song by Mika.
So we got Ryan Aarons and Zach Hasty back for the punt. Zach Hasty going to get his hands on it. He's going to catch it, and he's going to go. It's at 30. Going to get a good tackle there from Bodie Jensen, but good hands there by Zach Casey on the end over end, and gets about probably about 15 yards back on the punt return. So it'll be Bobcat football at the 32-yard line.
We're going to play this entire game between the 30s, I think.
Yeah, that's about how it feels.
Holy cow.
So it's kind of right in front of our window here, Kev. We haven't had to.
Makes my camera work easy.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I don't run the camera. If it's terrible, I don't do it.
Minute 32 left here in the first half. Bobcats again leading 6-0 over the Pinedale Wranglers on this homecoming. And they're going to get an offsides call again.
Slightly.
Jake Hammer raises his hand just in case nobody recognized it was him that made it to the other side of the ball. He was coming with a middle linebacker blitz there and didn't time it quite right. So it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Bobcats. Monty Dukes in the shotgun again with Zane Stam on his right side. Got trips to the right. He's going to step back to throw it. He's going to throw a deep ball to Zach Casey. Zach Casey's got a step, and oh no, hits him right in the hands, bounces off his hands, then hits his chest or face mask, and he just can't haul it in. But good throw. So that was one that again, Zach's got good hands. Looks like there is going to be a flag on the field, so we'll look and see. It is in the backfield, which usually is holding or maybe a roughing the passer, but see what the call is here from the
It's
ref.
going to be on Pinedale because we're walking the other way. Hands to the face.
To the face. Yeah. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so automatic first down for the Bobcats. So that's going to get them across midfield. So first offensive play, if I am right, on there in their own side of the field. Is that right, Kev?
To my recollection. But
yeah. I mean, they were right around the 50, maybe made it right across. So they're on their own 47-yard line here. Monty in the shotgun again. Zane Stam on his left. Got 2 wide receivers. Little screen play here. Throws it right into Zane Stam. Zane Stam, good blocking there by the Bobcats. They're going to get enough for the first down here. Man, very good executed play there. Line did exactly what they were supposed to do. Kind of let the house come, and Monty got rid of the ball right when he needed to. And good hands by Zane. So first down there. So gain there, 15, Kev.
All right.
That play.
Yeah, like you said, very well executed. Those screenplays, you just let the defense flood in, and you just throw it right over top of them.
Yeah. Monty with a good slant pass there, and good hands there. Finally, connection with Del Dukes. Good slant pattern again. Hit him right in the hands. And again, good catch. I guess that's Dell's second catch of the game. Under a minute left in the first half. 53 seconds left, and clock's running, so they are speeding up a little bit here, trying to get in that end zone again before the end of this half. Monty gets it, steps back. Oh, tough throw for Chris to try to get it. It looks like it was just going to be ruled a forward pass. I would have liked to seen Chris or Ryan get up and go jump on that ball just in case they said it was a backwards pass. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 here. Or they're saying 3rd and 3, but maybe a long.
It looks
long
like more
3.
like 5.
Yeah. 40 seconds left. Clock did stop on that incomplete pass. Monty going to get the call from coaches here. He's got 2 wide receivers to either side. Zane Stem next to him gets Ryan Aarons in motion. Ryan Aarons gets to the right side. He's going to pass again. Deep throw here. Got Del Dukes wide open. Del with the catch. And touchdown from Dukes to Dukes. Double Dukes touchdown. What a great play there. 33 seconds left. And again, just the number of times we've seen Del get behind the defense, you just knew that they were going to have to go back to that play. And I mean, there wasn't anybody within, 10 yards of Del on that play. And again, he just shows his speed. And what a great pass by Monty too. Kind of took a little bit off from what he's been throwing. So good play.
Yeah, they had Aaron's kind of run out in the flat, and that made the DB kind of bite up or hesitate for a minute, and then our Dell just ran right past everybody, and very well placed ball.
Yeah, looks like Brody is going to go ahead and they get it. So a good kick there by Brody Welch, freshman Bobcat, and I saw him out practicing, so I wondered if he wasn't going to be their place kicker this week. I know they've tried a few different ones, so man, a good play by Bobcats there. 31 seconds remaining on the clock here. I think a couple seconds came off during that play. Oh, they reset it to 33. I was wondering why that some time came off. So our Bobcat cheerleaders having to do some push-ups here in celebration of the scoring. So 13 push-ups for them. And our cheerleaders have done a great job too, Kev. I've seen this program grow over the years, and coach is just doing a great job with them as well. So it's fun to see them out. Band also here tonight played the national anthem for us, and a good student section showed up as well. So Anthony Cheatham, now he's going to be super excited. Gets a kickoff from his 40 instead of his 25.
Favorite play.
That's right. So see if he gets down again. I'm going to have to keep eyes on him a little bit better this time. I just saw him meet Mr. Wilson there at the ball. So Anthony getting the ball set up there. Again, a left foot kicker. He kicks it kind of low, but he's got some leg, get some distance on it, and we'll see how we do here. And looks like we got Rigo and Jensen back to receive for the Wranglers. Good kickoff, end over end. Good kick. Caught it about the 11-yard line by Rigo. Rigo's going to run up the left side. He's going to break through a couple tackles. Is going to make it to the 35-yard line. And I apologize, that's actually Dustin Larson that got that, number 7.
I was watching Big Anthony run down there, and they definitely accounted for him on that one. He had 2 guys on him the whole time.
Yeah, so they didn't want him getting the kick and tackle that time, I guess.
No, thank you.
So Pinedale Wranglers get a decent field position here on the 34-yard line. They're going to go quick as well, as there's 27 seconds left here in this first half. They're going to drop back to throw it. That's going to be Jensen, but he's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to only get a gain of about 2 yards. Ran about 25, but looks like only a couple. And looks like Pinedale Wranglers are going to take a quick timeout. We'll do the same thing, get a word from our sponsors.
It's proud to sponsor this broadcast of Thermopolis Athletics. Enjoy some of the finest prime rib around at One-Eyed Buffalo every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You cannot beat their menu full of mouth-watering items like the bison burger or the many different varieties of mac and cheese. Top it off with one of their locally brewed adult refreshments on tap. One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company, 528 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here. 17 seconds left here. Pinedale Wranglers get a timeout called after just that maybe 1.5, 2 yard gain on that play. They're going to have to go a long ways here to get a touchdown on here. They aren't afraid to kick a long field goal, so maybe they're looking to get maybe 25, 30 yards to get a chance at that. Not a successful try from the last time. That was about a 38, 39 yard or 48, 49 yard try. Bobcats come out after the timeout and see how the Bobcats, I'm sure they're talking about not letting any big plays happen, keep everything in front of them, try to keep them in balance, keep the clock running as well. Looks like they're going to get trips to the left here. Ian Rigo, who tends to be the one to throw it more, is the quarterback in this on this play. He's going to get the ball, looks to step back to throw. He's going to throw deep here. Has Cody Bomagen on him. Cody Bomagen steps in. Good, makes a good play on the ball. A great play there by Cody Bomagen against Bodie Jensen, and he saw that coming, and he actually made a better break on the ball than the receiver did, and I think the receiver there, Bodie, ended up having to kind of play more defense. So Bodie trying to get in there as Cody about got his hands on it for another interception. 12 seconds now. Bobcats leading on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard 13-0 over the Pinedale Wranglers. You're going to step back again. Rigo set to pass. He's going to throw a pass here. Going to get it in there, but looks like clock's going to keep running as Quincy Mika catches it, but there was a flag on the play. We'll wait and see here what the call is. Looks like there's a holding against the
Offensive.
Pinedale Wranglers.
So we'll wipe that off the board.
That's right. 5 seconds left here. It was 3rd and 8. They did gain a few yards. Looks like seeing what the coach wants to do. I'm sure he's going to back them up.
Yeah.
Just to make them have to go, 10 more yards.
Well, it's 5 seconds left. Back
Yeah.
them up. Make them.
So now going to have to.
We got the royalty coming. I think we'll announce them probably on our halftime show.
That's
correct?
right. Yeah. And looks like the Lady Cats were able to make it out, so they can, a number of them, 3 of them that play on the volleyball team, able to make it out so that they can be announced for royalty, along with Maddie Schaefer, who was crowned as one of the golf champions here recently. So congratulations to the girls golf team as well for that. And looks like they called another timeout, and we're just going to stay here. And it looks like, the royalties out there, and the few that are kind of standing by themselves are waiting for their football counterparts to make it out as they announce them. And again, at halftime there, we talked about it. I don't think anybody heard us talk about it, but we did say that here at halftime they're going to announce royalty. They're also inducting some new Hall of Fame inductees into the Thermopolis Bobcat Hall of Fame. So exciting to see that. Saw some noticeable names in there as well. So neat to see that too. So we're getting ready to finish off the first half. One more play probably here for Pinedale with 5 seconds left. Again, Bobcat's going to need to keep everything in front of them. DB's probably getting excited, having a chance to make a play at a ball. Rigo's going to step back. Not a lot of pressure coming his way. There's a hold, it looks like, but not going to call it. Ball goes in. Threw it up to the 50-yard line, but even had he caught it, not a lot would have happened. Ball was thrown to Bodie Jensen. So end of the half, and we're going to have a Pinnacle Bank scoreboard showing our Thermopolis Bobcats 13 and the Pinedale Wranglers 0. We're going to take a quick break for a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back as they just announced our royalty here. So those of you that are listening maybe weren't able to make it and needed to hear our freshman attendants were Chloe Owsley and Jordan Garrison. Sophomore attendants were Maddie Schaefer and Ellis Weber. Juniors were Lexi Garrison and Delmonico Dukes. And then our senior attendants were Jada Griffin, Simon Ream, Daslin Hunt, Jarek Jeffs, and then your king and queen were Seth Needham and Brooklyn Williams. So congratulations to them. And they're also stepping up here, Kevin, and announcing the Hall of Fame inductees. It doesn't look like all of them were able to make it, but
we have a lot.
Yeah, that's one of the teams. I think that's the 1974 boys basketball team is the 5 you see there on the right-hand side. So pretty exciting to see that. Some cool stuff with them. They're inducted this year into the Hall of Fame. That was the 1974 Class A state champs. Fun to see them in the quarterfinals beat Buffalo. I always never am sad to see when we beat Buffalo, beat them by 30 and then beat Star Valley, and then the championship game was able to beat Torrington 57-46. So it's exciting to see that. The other young man out there, it's pretty exciting, Joshua Rathman. He's the gentleman that he created the logo that we have here. And and not only did he do that, but I think it's worth noting to everybody that he didn't accept anything for it. He thought it was important that his logo be submitted and didn't want any royalties or anything like that, just wanted to contribute to it, and so it was really neat. So to see him do that, and he's around town as well. I'm sure a lot of you see him in there as well. John McDonald also out there. I'm not sure, maybe Kevin and Dad, I'm not sure if you know John or not. So he's also in there. He was a 4-year letterman in wrestling, 4th place in state wrestling, a runner-up in state wrestling in 81. He was a champion in 82 and the state championship in 82 as well. And then a number of records there, so exciting for him. And then a name I definitely recognize, Jake Schmidt. He was Gatorade Player of the Year in 04. He was Wyoming Mr. Basketball in that same year, won all-conference a number of years, all-state basketball as well, and made it on the all-star team. Had 128 career blocks, which I'm sure is probably a record in the books for Thermopolis, and then was part of the 03 and 04 state championship teams. The 04 team did go undefeated, so fun to see them. Knew a number of those young men that were on that team, and fun to see them really run the record books in those years. So congratulations to all of them. Again, Jake Schmidt, John McDonald, Josh Rathman, and then also the 1974 boys basketball team. So really happy for all of them as well. So Kev, real quick, just how about a quick synopsis of how the game's gone so far?
Yeah, I'll get to that here in a second. Just want to follow up on the Hall of Fame stuff. You know, they accept nominations every year. There's a committee that goes through and they read up on that. They go through the record books and things like that. So if you have anybody out there, if you're listening, everybody in mind, I know they're always taking suggestions. So I'm not sure if you contact Brandon Dearmedia on that, or I think Mark Witt might be the head of that down there. I see him down there on the track. So we can definitely put you in contact with who you need to. So
yeah, and again, a big thank you to Mark Witt for doing that, because that isn't that's not just an easy thing to do. It's trying to get in nominations every year, but then also to induct them as well. And as we kind of go continue here with the Hot Springs Health halftime show, again, a big shout out to to them, as they're just huge contributors to this town, not only for our school and our athletes and our students, but also just a number of things. Hot Springs Health is a huge contributor. It's a beautiful facility. We're so extremely thankful for everything that they do for our community, and it's I just hear a lot of compliments on that. So thanks to them as we go to this halftime show as well with Hot Springs Health. And Kev, again, I kind of rushed you into it, but
no, you're fine.
So, synopsis here of the game and what you've seen here with the Bobcats.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my quality and look at the stats here at halftime. I'm going to give you my stats, and then we'll just kind of talk about that. So we're going to roll on over to the Pinedale Wranglers. And offensively for them, like I said, this whole game I feel like it's been played between the 30s. Not a whole lot to talk about of note. We talk about stats here, but here they are, brought to you by the Quality Inn. Jensen, the main ball carrier out there tonight, and kind of the main quarterback too. You see him rotate out. 7 rushes, 16 yards, 2 passing attempts, 2 completions, 8 yards for him. And then we're going to move down to Darwin. He's carried the ball 5 times, 10 yards. Larson, he's probably been the most efficient runner out there, 5 carries, 26 yards. Then we go out there to Rigo. He's kind of stepped in at the quarterback a little bit tonight. 2 passes completed out of 7 attempts for 18 yards, but he did have that pick 6 that Armani ran all the way back. He did run the ball 1 time for 1 yard. And then Micah, or we haven't quite figured out what it is yet, 1 carry for -2 yards for him. Receiving also, we got Jaquez, 2 catches for 16, and Fordstrom, I think is it Fornson? Fornstrom.
Yep.
1 catch for 9 yards. Offensively, they've got 51 yards on the ground, 26 through the air, and 77 total yards. Then we'll move on over and talk about the Bobcats, the stats we really want to hear. Armani Dukes out there, 7 rushing attempts, 32 yards. He's completed 4 of 10 passes for 68 yards and a touchdown. Zane Stam, we're used to seeing him a little more heavily involved in the offense, but he's got 4 carries for 4 yards, 1 catch for 15. Del Dukes, 3 catches, 53 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Yarrington, 1 carry for 2 yards. And that rounds out your Bobcat stats, really. Offensively, 12 rushing attempts for 38 yards, 4 of 10 through the air for 68 yards, and a touchdown. So that's 106 yards of total offense. So really, we've only seen 183 yards of offense total in this game. So not a whole lot to talk about on that aspect. We do talk about the defense. The big stat there would be the pick 6 by Armani Dukes, and that was about a 80-yard return. So those are your Quality Inn. Look at the stats at halftime.
All right, yeah, Kev, thanks for that. And yeah, I mean, like you've said it a number of times, not a lot of offense happening. It's just been played kind of right in front of us out this window here as we've been looking on. And so, again, I'm sure a lot of adjustments going to be made on both sides of the ball here for the Bobcats. The defense has done really well. Not, they've given up a few first downs and no big plays been given up. As Pinedale's tried to step back and throw the ball a few times, really not a lot going on. And again, with that big pick 6. So good to see that there. And again, want to thank all of you listening on 101.7 KDNO. I'm Kevin Gerber. This is Kevin Simpson. Those of you that have seen us around as well, we've been, Kevin graciously set us up with some Kevin 1, Kevin 2 shirts.
We'll show them here at halftime. Let's go run some sponsor ads,
that
and
sounds great.
We'll come back and show them what we look like in here. All right?
Sounds good.
And Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
All right, and we're back here for the Hot Springs Health halftime. So like we said, here's those shirts that that Kev brought for us.
We'll get you there. Done locally by Owl Creek Graphics.
Yeah, thanks to them as well. They do a great job of setting a lot of teams up and people up with their things. So, yeah, doing good here. Looks like they do give an option at an additional 3 minutes at the end of half, unless the teams come out and they have enough time to warm up. And it looks like
we're just going to roll.
Yeah, it looks like
2
we're
minutes
going to
and
go
2.5 minutes. So.
Yeah, so a little bit shorter of a halftime. I never actually paid close enough attention to know that was a thing where they do a 15-3 or
again. You're the basketball
whatever.
guy.
So that's right. Yep, halftime is 10 minutes, and then you're just done and ready to go.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you're either out there or you're not. So.
That's right. That's right. They just set the ball on the sidelines if you're not, and they go. So, again, Bobcats come out with a little bit of energy here for the second half of this homecoming game. Again, it'd be great to see them come away with a W after a couple tough games here the last couple weeks. Getting to be back home. They have this game at home, and then next week it'll be senior night against Lyman here at home as well, which will be a tough competition for them. Really didn't know what to expect from Pinedale, Kevin, because we can look at how they've scored and everything, but there's been no common opponents up to this point in the season, which is kind of weird for as late as it is. But so not really any way of us being able to say how they've done against anybody we have. So
yeah, like I said, this game's just been pounding the ball between the 30-yard line,
right,
with the exception of a couple big plays by the Bobcats. So yeah, like you said, no common opponents. Didn't really know what to expect out here. Pinedale kind of a team, I think, trying to find their way too. So let's talk about this. So I got you here. Let's talk about let's do Travis Winger's keys of the second half. All right, let's do that. I'm going to give you one, and I think it's going to be get that offense moving.
Right.
You can't rely on big plays. And I got an idea for a second one, but which kind of feeds into it, which is don't give up the big play, because you're only up 13 points. You have 2 scores. You've scored on 2 big plays, which means you can also get scored on in 2 big plays, and you're back to square one. Right. So that's key 1. That's key 2 for me. And if you got one, let's hear it.
No, I think for them it's keeping up the energy, because again, there can always be that letdown. You go in, you have the lead, you're kind of like, we've just been stopping them, shutting them down, and so I think that's where we can get them, to where they, you don't let off, let off the gas. You come back out, you just keep them out of the end zone, and then go from there. So no letdown, and I think you're right. Don't always feel like you have to go for the big play, but I think even more important, like what you said, don't give up that big play. We're going to take a quick break here, go to our sponsors, and then we're going to come back for the second half of Bobcat football.
And those are your Edward Jones keys to the second half by Travis Winger.
Town Pharmacy really feels like. It's the only locally owned and operated pharmacy in town, and they are a compounding pharmacy to boot. They offer prescriptions, medical equipment, Medicare open enrollment, medication therapy management, and more. Vickland Pharmacy can save you time and money. The service you deserve from the neighbors you trust. Vickland Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Max Market in Thermopolis.
Thermopolis Heart.
All right, and we're back here. Again, thank you to our sponsor of Hot Springs Health halftime, as we get ready to roll here for our second half. Again, I was in charge of the scoreboard, and then I noticed it.
0-0 the whole time?
0-0, yeah. Kick there. Man, Anthony back up. He's going to almost have a chance at first hit again, and runs through after the kickoff. Looks like they ran up on it about the 10-yard line and was able to make it to, looks like they're going to spot them at the 36-yard line.
So I do have clarification on the Bobcat Hall of Fame. You can contact Mark Witt or Donnie Bjors.
All right, awesome.
And if you don't know how to get a hold of them, somebody will.
That's right, that's right. And so Pinedale comes out as Bobcats were first on offense at the beginning of the game. They're going to hand it off up the middle again to that big running back, Cale Darwin, who's ran a little bit. I guess he's not leading them in running, but he seems to kind of be the one that puts the most punishment on whoever decides to tackle him. Looks like he had a gain of 8 on that play. And they're going to go quick here. So adjustment here for Pinedale Wranglers is to just come out and run the ball hard. And Darwin's going to get it again. Monty has a chance at a tackle. Dale comes in as well. Looks like someone may have rolled their ankle a little bit here. They're going to hobble off. That's Zane Stam, as he maybe got stepped on too, so he's going to hobble off here real quick.
About a 5-yard run, is that what I saw?
Yeah, they got a first down on that run.
I was watching the injury and then forgot to tally my yards.
Yeah, I think you're right, though. It was a 5-yard run. It's going to be their ball here on the 47-yard line. Now that I know Donnie's listening, hey, Donnie, no pressure, I guess, on living up to his standards of how he does it, so appreciate it.
Don't give him a big head.
All right, ball goes here. They're going to hand off to Darwin again. They're going to bounce him on the outside. And a good
Ball's out.
Ball's out. Good tackle there by Chris Aarons. Nope, Ryan Aarons, sorry. Ryan, I keep trying to give the stuff to your brother. Chris not able to play tonight due to injury, but both Ryan and Monty Dukes on the tackle on that one, both bouncing Darwin to the outside, and he was a big loss there by the Wranglers. So now it's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Wranglers. Going to get it handed off to Darwin again. So he's going to bounce it out. Looks like he gets around the corner. Zach Hasey going to meet him there, and then a big hit right at the end by number 21. I think that is Bridger Pyle. So he came off and finished off the tackle.
I was worried he was out of bounds. They were going to flag him for.
Oh yeah, I think he was just right on the border there. So it'll be 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and about 9, so a gain of about 6 yards on that run. Again, they're just feeding Darwin, feeding Darwin, but looks like they have him in the backfield still here. This series, Bodie Jensen's going to be the quarterback. He's looking to pass.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, good hit there. And
who just
I think
that was Brody Sorensen.
Brody Sorensen, man, he's called his name a few times, and he's come in and really hit pretty hard. I couldn't tell if it was Brody or if it was maybe Cruz Mascaro, but I think it was Brody, right? 77?
Just back to the line of scrimmage, wasn't it?
I think a gain of 2 yards on that run.
But, man, he laid the lumber on him.
So they're going to go ahead and punt here from the 50. They're at the 54th and about 7 yards. They're going to go ahead and punt here. Tried to do something a little bit more here, run a little quicker, but didn't really do a whole lot. So they're going to step back to punt. Ball is up, big high punt, but not a lot of yards on it. They're going to let it go. It gets a good Bobcat bounce, bounces back to the 30 after hitting about the 25-yard line. So about a 5-yard gain on that punt.
There you go.
Bobcats will have to touch it. So Bobcats will take over after the punt here on their own 30-yard line. Always like it when the sun goes down and the lights take over on the field.
If you get cold, put your jacket back on.
All right, I will. Has not been a problem today.
Just so you know, that was my dad's jacket.
All right. Well, I appreciate that.
So Mike Simpson's actually listening in Iowa, I believe.
All right. Awesome.
What's up, Pops? And Mom, I think you are too. I know I'm your favorite.
Justin Bassi, a late addition to the offensive side here as he's lined up. I think maybe he standing where, they had to adjust a little bit with Zane going out. So Monty's going to do an option here, going to get stopped. Might gain a yard, maybe half a yard here on that run. With Zane out, they did move Ryan Aarons to the back and then have Justin Bassi now kind of take over the slot receiver position that Ryan's usually in. So Justin Bassi, defensive end / tight end extraordinaire.
We've got Dr. Bomagen down there working on Zane.
Yeah, again, appreciate all that they do, Hot Springs Health. And, it's like Monty's in the shotgun here. A little over 8 minutes left in the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, 13-0. Your Bobcats up over Pinedale Wranglers. Monty looking to pass. He's going to throw a tough pass and just throws it away. Not sure. Somebody, I think, maybe missed their assignment of where they were supposed to be on that play because he looked right away to throw it looked like a quick hitch pass, but no one was there, so he just kind of had to throw it away. Lucky enough, he must have been out of the pocket because there wasn't really anybody close.
Yeah, He was under duress back there, too.
Right. So it's going to be 3rd and 9.5 for the Bobcats here. Monty in the shotgun with Ryan Ahrens. Trips to this near side. He's going to fake a pass. He's going to keep it and run. Spin move there, but he's going to get tackled again after a really small gain of about another half yard or yard. There is going to bring up 4th and 8.
Bobcats will most likely punt.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt with the lead here. 7:35 left, clock running.
And the ball on the 30. Like I said, there we go. Just focus right here in the middle of the field.
That's right, yep. So Zach Hasty back to punt. Looks like Ian Rigo and I think that's Darwin again that's back to receive. Good end over end punt by Zach. It's going to land. Oh, hit the Pinedale Wranglers, and that was actually Bodie Jensen. Hit him in the hands and then bounced off, but it looks like he was able to recover it still. Good pursuit there by Nolan Collins, number 0, as he was right on top of it as well. So the Pinedale Wranglers will take over after a good punt there.
Trying to see if
Zach Hasty.
Dr. Bombergen's doing the basket weave tape job or what we got going on down here.
They'll take over on 31 here, Pinedale Wranglers will. So, see here, I think Ian Rigo, or is that Jensen? It's like Jensen. Rigo usually looks to throw, and Jensen tends to step as though he's going to throw and then holds on to it.
So who's number 9 got that?
That's Darwin.
Yep.
No, it was number 8, Jensen, is the quarterback now, and he just kept it.
Okay.
Yep. Does Jensen have number 8? Does he have a actual pass attempt?
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 for 8 yards.
I know he'd stepped back a number of times. Oh, the one was kind of that little shuttle pass off his shoulder.
Yep.
So Jensen's going to hand off here to Darwin. Darwin's going to run up the right-hand side, get a short gain. Good hit by Ryan Ahrens as he gained about 2 yards on that. It was 4th and 11, and now looks like it'll be, it was 2nd and 11. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 9 now for the 3rd and 9. All right. So Bobcats defense again doing a great job of just kind of shutting everything down, not letting them get any big yards, big plays. So in the shotgun here, Jensen's going to step. He is going to throw. That is actually is Rigo again. Ball does get tipped there by the Bobcats, so ball falls short as it was intended for Quincy Mika, and looks like that's going to bring up 4th and 9 for the Wranglers, and they're going to bring out their punting unit. So that puts Zach Casey and Ryan Ahrens back to receive, and Quincy Mika is going to be the punter here for him. Bobcats set to receive. 5:36 left here in this 3rd quarter. Looks like we're a little early, but no call.
No
low
flag,
punt.
nope.
Ball's going to take a couple bounces. Zach Casey's going to get it. He's going to run to the left. Picks it up about the 25-yard line. Gets about 14 yards on that return. So Bobcats will take over on their 40-yard line, or just shy of their 40-yard line.
We got a guest in the booth.
All right.
See what his analysis of this is. Hey, Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Hey, what are the Bobcats doing good out there, bud?
Doing great plays.
Great plays, all right. And what was your favorite play so far?
When there was almost running.
Okay, all right. Excellent breakdown.
I like it. He knows what he's talking about. Good call there by Connor. Going to have our jobs before no time. Handoff here to Yarrington. First time he's got the ball today, and he's going to get about a 5-yard gain there on 1st down. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Bobcats. So good run there by Yarrington as he came on an end around. I guess he did have one other end around that was a good gain. trips to the right for the Bobcats on this near side, on the short side of the field. It's like a one-on-one for Zach Casey up at the top. And it's like Zane Stam's back in the game, so a quick tape job on his ankle, and then he's back, and Monty's gonna hand off to him as he runs up the middle. It's like he may gain a yard or two on that run. Up
Give
the
him
middle,
a couple,
so,
yep.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 3rd and short here for the Bobcats. Again, if they could get a few first downs here, get some time off this clock, that'd be huge for the Bobcats here as well. No rush for the Bobcats to get a play in and go, letting the time run a little bit here. Monty in the shotgun. Again, 2 receivers to either side. Zane Stam in the backfield. He's going to run an option play. He's going to try to hand off. Actually held, kind of messed up the play. Monty's still just churning those legs, still running, still going, still going. Now they're pushing the pile.
Rugby
and they're
scrum.
still going. And then finally stopping. So a gain of 20 yards on that play. Big run for Monty, which ended up looking initially like he meant to hand it off, and then the ball kind of got caught up between 2 of them. He kept it and then just ran it up the middle. And
trying to see where they marked this thing.
looks like they have it on the 32, 33 yard line there, Kev.
They haven't set it down yet.
Yeah, his ref on the near side kept holding the spot,
So 19 yards.
It's from there 30, 37.
It's on our 48.
Or
48.
48, sorry. Monty in the shotgun he's going to keep it and run up the middle again. Why not? As he runs up again, just a load of guys to get him down to the ground. And it looks like he's going to get real close to that first down marker.
It's another quarterback keep.
Yeah.
8 yards.
It's like 8 yards, yeah. So getting the ball moving here a little bit. So some good plays. Again, just running a lot of that option read. And so far, Monty not having to give that ball up.
$2:49 on the Pinnacle scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, so far a good homecoming game for these Bobcats. Monty going to get the ball, hand it off. Oh, man, met right at the quarterback. Big hit there. Both, I'm not sure if Monty, I think Monty ended up with it, so it never really got a handoff. He kind of put it in Zane's stomach, and then 2 guys just met him right there.
Unfortunately, I think that goes against Zane. I think he ended up with the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so a loss of 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, like you said, held on to it a little long, and I think Zane's the one came off the ground with it.
Right, so 3rd and 5 here for the Bobcats again. No safety help in the back if they do decide. Another good hard count there by Monty, so a flag on the play.
74 made it count.
Yeah, he did. Dodge and Ormington came right up the middle, and
big dodge.
Yep. So it looks like that'll be a encroachment again there on the defense. So 5-yard penalty, I believe, will give a first down to the Bobcats.
He made it count, took Logan Defoe all the way to the ground with him.
All right. Good play there. So good hard count there by Monty. So got a first down the easy way. Maybe Logan didn't feel like it was the easy way. Took one for the team. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Not sure what's going on here. Zane Stam with the late handoff.
Right. So another loss there of a yard for the Bobcats on that kind of mess. These last few plays have been some messy handoffs.
Yeah.
So a minute and a half left, the clock running here. Be 2nd and 11 for the Bobcats. They are on their 24-yard line. Monty getting the call from the, not sure if he's having a hard time understanding what they're wanting from the sidelines because he keeps kind of calling for a repeat. Little screen
pass
play here. Oh, good catch there again by Zane Stam. Kind of at his feet. Monty had to get rid of it quick. I was afraid Monty shuttle passed it to Ryan as he ran by, and Ryan wasn't really looking for it, but luckily he still hung on to it. They ran that screen play that they got about 15 yards off of the last time. Ran it this time and got a gain of about 5 yards on that play. So it brings up a 3rd and 8 for Bobcats. Just over 30 seconds left here in this third quarter. Bobcats hoping for another first down here as Bobcats are up 13-0. Monty does another hard count, and that one unfortunately got the Bobcats. Yeah, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty on the Bobcats as they got a false start.
It's only 5.
5-yard penalty. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13 for the Bobcats now. Makes it a little bit tougher. Imagine, I'm not sure how their field goal kicker is, so they might make this 4-down territory. Sure they will.
Oh, yeah.
Monty getting the call. Zane Stam in the backfield. He's going to hand it off up the middle. As the quarter comes to end, he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so a gain of about 2 yards. So at the end of the third quarter, your Thermopolis Bobcats 13, Pinedale Wranglers 0. And we have a special message from our
Go Bobcats!
All right, and that is Connor Simpson. Appreciate him, and we're going to take a quick break here as we flip into the field for the fourth quarter of homecoming here for the Thermopolis Bobcats.
Proud supporter of Bobcats Athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back there. Announcing some of our Little League football teams as they run out. It's always exciting to see them. They get a run out to the tee and wearing their jerseys and get some pictures and everything. So appreciate the culture they're trying to bring to Thermopolis football. And here they're running out of the tunnel. So pretty exciting for them as well as these players are getting to run out. A couple of them wanted to run the whole 100 yards, but they're going to bring it back to the tee, get some pictures. So exciting to see them, and thanks to all our coaches as well, as they do a great job helping out and getting the program going here as well. It's always fun to see them, and I know some of our high school athletes were meeting up the elementary kids as they were getting to school today and everything, and I know how awesome that is for those younger kids to see these older kids go. So again, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here, no matter what my scoreboard shows, we're up 13-0. At least I have the score right, Kev.
You're good. You're doing great.
Yeah.
Armani back to pass.
Passes it. Oh, man. That looked early. Looked like, but they're not going to call pass interference. But, man, it sure looked like they got a hold of his arm early. Pass intended there for, was that Yarrington?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Man, he reached up. Looked like as he reached up for that pass, his hands got grabbed. He's still not sure why that wasn't called. But that'll be a turnover on downs as Bobcats throw that pass out there. Unfortunately, not able to catch. I think he maybe would have, but it was pretty close, really. I mean, I don't.
It wasn't too egregious, but
no. Ethan's still not happy about it.
Ethan would argue differently, and a couple of the coaches probably would.
All right, so Bobcat defense has done just a phenomenal job so far, allowing, is it still under 100 yards of total offense that they've allowed from Pinedale?
Oh, yeah, put me on the spot here, Kev.
No, sorry. Jensen's going to hand off to Darwin. He's going to keep it, but still run sideline to sideline. He's going to get no gain on that, maybe 1 yard on that. Sorry, that was Jensen that carried that ball.
That puts them at 97.
All right, so Bobcats doing a good job through three quarters, keeping them under 100 yards. If you're seeing a little bit of smoke there out on the field too, they have you saw that tunnel that they're running through and has some smoke on it too, so that's what that's from. Jensen gets that's Rigo. He gets another sidearm pass there, throws it into Quincy Mika. Tough tackle there. Cody Bomajan on the tackle there. Good way to be there for that. Mika kind of catches me off guard. He really throws it from his hip, and Pistol Pete would be proud.
You and your basketball
I know,
references.
I can't help it. 10:39
About as
left.
mechanically sound as Tim Tebow.
Easy now.
Ooh.
All right, so we got 10.5 minutes left here in this homecoming game. Bobcats need to lock down here this last quarter, get a win here on this homecoming game. Mika again going to throw it over to Wilson. Wilson's going to be met by a few Bobcats, but he is going to break a few tackles. It's going to be close to a first down, and it looks like he did get enough for the first down, so about a 4-yard gain on that pass.
It's a new name for me. Wilson?
Wilson, yeah, he was the one that caught the kickoff that Anthony got to him.
He was probably happy there wasn't Anthony out there trying to tackle him that time.
That's right. So looks like Rigo is going to go ahead and take this series for the Pinedale Wranglers. Handoff here inside. Good run there by Dustin Larson. He's going to keep pushing the pile. Kind of same thing. Looks like ball maybe came out.
Yeah, we got a marker.
Come out after a gain of about 12 yards, trying to gain some extra yards. And then, man, Bobcats came in and were tugging on the ball.
We don't have a signal yet.
No signal yet. Coach Bowker knows what he would like it to be.
And it is Bobcat
And it is
ball.
Bobcat ball, so good job there. And as they come off the field, I'm going to say Cody Bomajan got his hands in there and ripped that ball away. So good job by the Bobcats, man. Stood him up, and then everybody else came in and started tearing away at the ball. And as he was trying to turn his legs to get more, it was a good run by Dustin Larson, but that point he just couldn't hang on anymore. So Bobcats take over on the 48-yard line. See if Bobcats can run some more offense. Ran a lot of clock in their last series. Weren't able to get any points, but they got a lot of plays in, ran a lot of clock off the time here.
Clock off the time?
Yeah, a lot of time off the clock.
Okay.
All right, looks like probably a holding here in the backfield on that 1st and 10 run by Armani Dukes.
Yep.
Is that holding or is that illegal formation when he does that signal?
I missed the signal. Oh, should probably be illegal formation. Let's see what we got here. Yep.
Illegal formation, so. That's an unfortunate time for our ambulance to be backing, or the bus to be backing up as you hear the beeping going on right as we had a penalty. That's exactly right. All right, so it'll be 1st and 15 for the Bobcats. So under 10 minutes left here.
Things have slowed down here.
Slowed down significantly. Yeah, correct. About to get a moon coming up over the hill there, Kev, here in a few minutes.
Full moon tonight.
Looks like we're going to run an option play, and that's a new name for you there. That's Mac Buckner as he gets the option toss from Armani Dukes. And he's going to get a short gain of about 3 yards on that play. But big freshman there, Mac Buckner.
Interesting. Freshman, huh? Pretty big for a freshman.
Big kid for a freshman, yeah. All right, Bobcats waiting here for their 2nd down play call from the sidelines. It'll be 11 yards that they need to get for a 1st down. Clock running under 9 minutes here on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Your Bobcats up 13-0 over the top of the Pinedale Wranglers. Monty Dukes surveying the field, has trips to the right, sends Zach Hasty in motion. He's going to hand off to Zane Stam up the middle. Good run there by Zane. Zane gets another extra yard or so reaching out as he gets tackled down to the ground. Good play there on 2nd down. Gain of 7 yards on that run. So it'll be a 3rd and manageable here, probably 3 yards for the Bobcats. Monty getting the play call in. Again, has receivers to either side, has Zane Stam in the backfield with him. He's going to get a change on the play call here. Calls it out to his teammates. Handoff again right up the middle. Zane Stam going to get that 1st down as he gets to the 30-yard line. 35-yard line, apologize. Right at 8 minutes here, so the clock stops as they get the chains reset, and then it'll start back up again. And Bobcats doing a good job of just running clock off here, just methodical, just wasting time, kind of, you know, letting that clock run, just keep handing it right up the middle because that's what seems to work. Monty got a lot of yards their last series, just running it right up the middle. Now Zane's feasting. Handoff here to Ryan Aarons as he runs an end around. Needs to turn it up the field. He does. There's a flag on there. Looks like he was going to get enough for a first down, but I do think they're going to call a hold there on the end as he was trying to get around there. So good first down run, but unfortunately I do believe it's going to come back.
Yeah.
So again, didn't hear how the Lady Cats did in their second match today. I do see both coaches, Hill and Shannon and Larry, both walking by.
Looks like they're headed back in, probably.
Yeah, so.
They got still got a little bit of time. 9:15 when they're supposed to.
9:15 is their third and final game of the evening, so. Didn't hear again how they did in the second. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. It is the Bobcat invite. Here this weekend for the homecoming weekend. 7:32 left here. Monty Dukes gets the call here after the penalty, so that's going to make it a 1st and 20 for the Bobcats. Going to hand it off up the middle. Zane Sam's going to get it. He's going to run up the middle, gets the original line of scrimmage and another 5. Looks like he's going to gain 15 yards on that run. Good run there. Good play call. Wranglers kind of sent the whole house on that one, and Zane just kind of zipped right in between all of them, and good yardage for him. Good play for the Bobcats to get a 2nd and 5 yards here. 7 minutes left, so going to keep an eye on that clock as we're winding this game down. Monty gets the call, going to hand it off again to Zane Stam, so just feeding him, and he just keeps getting yards. He's eating yards here now, Kev. It's like the pile just stands up.
He's going to get enough for the first down, then some. So
yeah.
He's going to get about 7-8 there, I think.
Yep, I think you're right. And it's kind of funny, again, no one's really getting tackled these last couple series on either side. They're just getting stood up, and then it worked for the Bobcats because they were able to come in and strip the ball away. And I imagine that's probably what Pinedale's trying to say, too, is like, hey, stand him up, let your buddies come and try to strip the ball away.
Bridger Pyle comes into the game for Stam.
For Zane Stam, yeah. And I know Bridger's had some success playing in some of these JV games, doing a really good job. So good to see him out on the field as well.
Probably give Zane banged up ankle there to give him a little break.
Yeah, 6.5 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Bridger going to run an option play with Armani. Armani's going to hang on to it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to round the edge and going to get forced out of bounds, but not after a significant gain for the Bobcats. So looks like he's going to gain a first down. Yeah, to get a first down there. So a good run by Monty.
Give him 10 yards in the first down.
That's right. So Bobcats have the ball now on their 11-yard line, 12-yard line. So they do have room to get another first down if they need to. Be interesting to see if they just keep running. It seems to be what's working on this series. I'm sure everybody is appreciating the bright lights.
Yeah, right. Is it the ambulance got the lights on over there? Come on, guys. If you're listening, turn those off.
Monty hands off to Bridger. Bridger breaks a couple tackles. Good run there. He's going to get a few yards, so good run there because he was met pretty quick. And, geez, there's like 3 Pinedale Wranglers down. Not feeling the greatest, but looks like a couple of them hop up.
Was that Bridger or was that?
Yeah, it was Bridger. 21, Bridger ran up the middle. The other one, it wasn't an injury. He was just trying to get his cleat back on. Got flat tired. 5:45 left here. Clock still running. Bobcats on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard leading over the Pinedale Wranglers 13-0. I know they probably don't want to run a pass play here, but, man, the way they're pressing them at the goal line. But good run there by Monty as he fakes a handoff. Again, getting some motion ran there by Ryan Aarons, and then fake it, and then he gets enough.
You know, it's about 6 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Right, 3rd and 1. Still that clock running.
From the 3? 3 or 4 yard. Well, trying to.
Looks like
About 3.
Yeah, about the 3-yard line. So again, about a yard would give them another first down if they needed it.
Stam is back in.
Probably going to let that senior get a ball one more time up the middle, see if he can get into the scoring position. Oh, they're going to stop him. They're really cranking on that leg.
He's going to reach forward for a first down, though, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah, he was stopped, and they really tried to grab him and pull him back, but he kind of forced it up. And
they want to come measure this, it looks like.
Yeah.
That was a good effort by Zane to get that ball out and extend it towards the first down.
Yeah, we've seen him do that a few times. Oh, it looks like they gave him a first down. So
there we go.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Bobcats.
From the 1.5.
Yeah, not much to go. We are under 5 minutes also, so Bobcats doing exactly what they need to do, just run and clock off and just keeping the ball and running it up the middle. Just worked really well this second half. So have Yarrington and Stam both in the backfield with Monty. Few receivers going to run it up the middle again. Looks like he's going to get close, but no signal yet. Nope, they're going to mark him down still at like the half-yard line. What do you think, Kev? One more time?
2nd and goal, or yeah, I mean,
Buckner was getting ready to head back out there, but
they said nope.
Nope. Let's get Stam one more go at it, I think, from like the half-yard line.
They're going to run Dell all the way to the top. I wouldn't think they throw it, but
no. If they did, it's going to be that slant route.
We go
You
shotgun.
can almost guarantee it.
We got a running back on either side of Armani.
Yep. Call for it, hand it off to Stam again. Stam gets hit early. The ball's out. Oh no. A little misdirection there. My fault. I thought.
Was that Stam?
No, Stam's over here. I think it was Monty. Monty kept it and ran it in. The way Stam did a good job of selling it. He faked like he was fumbling the ball around and was able to get rid of it. So Bobcats go up 19-0. So another touchdown there by your Bobcats. Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows them 19, the Pinedale Wranglers 0. So Bobcats doing great right there. Getting ready for hold here. And Brody, good kick there by Brody Welch. And the kick is up and good. So good job there as he finishes off that one. So 2 for 2 for Brody on his extra points tonight, as that gives them a, I believe it'll be 20-0 lead for the Bobcats. So what a good play there. And yeah, a good full moon for us tonight. Has been the last couple nights, and sure appreciated the evenings.
So really, really good. My takeaway from that would be you get that turnover back here on the 40, and you take that ball 60 yards and finally punch one in, not just a big play thing. It was a sustained drive by the Bobcats. You take it 60 yards down there, you burn a bunch of clock on the fourth quarter, and pretty much just ice the game.
That's right, and I think I think they got the ball at about 10 minutes, so I think about 6.5 minutes came off the clock with that, with them running the ball. So good to see that. So up 20-0 over the Pinedale Wranglers, looking like it's going to be a big celebration for homecoming for these Bobcats. And Anthony getting ready to set up and kick off again for the Bobcats.
Everyone's favorite part of special teams right now.
That's right, that's right. And again, we have Dustin Larson and Ian Rigo in the set to receive. And Anthony approaches, ready to kick. Good end over end, low. Does end up in the hands of Rico. Oh, I'm sorry, that is Bodie Jensen. I've done that a few times. He breaks a couple tackles. He's up to the 50. He is going to get pushed out of bounds, but not after a good return again. I mean, a good kick by Anthony as far as distance, but kind of a missile. So
he had a little more air under that
not
thing.
a lot of air going under it. So good run there by Bodie to get it to midfield. And 3:15 left here in this homecoming matchup.
Really, I've only got, I think, two plays by the Wranglers in the fourth quarter, maybe.
Yeah, because they had the ball at the start of the quarter, and then had that fumble right into it. So a little sidearm there. Oh man, Bassey had a chance almost to go. Ball out again. Let's see who gets on it. Looks like maybe Wranglers got on it again that time. But, man, did knock the ball loose again. So Bobcats doing a good job on defense of creating some good things there. Cody Bomagen kind of saying, oh, man, I was right there and wasn't able to get it. 2:50 left here in this game. Bobcats doing a good job. I'd like to see them keep them out of the end zone. So still keep the tough defense going. Going to hand it off here to their running back after the 8-yard gain on the first run, and that's going to be Cale Darwin as he runs it up, trying to get that first down. Only got about a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Wranglers. Clock still running, 2:20 left here. And looks like they're going to stop the clock. Not sure what happened
there.
there.
The ball got placed forward.
Oh, gotcha.
It looks like they're going to reset the ball, but now they're going to say that's a first. I think they're going to say it's where the ball's placed. It looks like a first down.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, they're going to say inches, 3rd and inches.
What is going on?
All right, so yeah, just had to reset the ball, but looked like the marker was just a little bit off. So no first down there. It is going to be 3rd and about half a yard here. But with 2:15 left, they need more than first down here. They need some big plays. So see what they try to do. They have Rico back to throw it. He's going to sidearm it through the middle and defended well there by Yarrington. Did have an opportunity, but went through the hands of Mika and unable to secure that catch. I almost feel like if those linemen would just get their hands up, they'd probably knock that ball down because it comes out.
There is not much air under that thing. It's almost like a rise ball.
It is, yeah. So 4th down here. Bobcats have a chance to get a stop here and turn the ball over. 2:01 left here in the 4th quarter. Clock did stop after that incomplete pass. And he steps back to throw. Sidearm again. Pass goes through the hands of Mika again as he tried to pass it through the middle, and that will be a turnover on down. So Bobcats hold firm again. Under 2 minutes left, so Bobcats a chance here to run the clock out. About how much time, Kev, do you need to have to go into victory formation? I guess they have timeouts probably still here too.
Yeah, it's a 40-second play clock or whatever is it?
Right,
is that what we're at?
Yeah, so a couple downs here still, but with them having timeouts, that's really not an option, I guess.
If they use them.
Yeah, that's
that might
true
be the thing too. They might want to get on the road.
That's right. So Bobcats here, 1st and 10.
Lisa Bomagen's hairdo.
From their 43-yard line. Monty's set to take the snap. He gets it. He's going to hand it up to Buckner. Buckner's going to get hit immediately. Knocked back for about a 4-yard loss on that handoff. Big hit there by Pinedale. Number 7, Dustin Larson, got right in there and hit him hard. So a timeout does happen there. We're going to take a quick timeout so you can get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout here by Pinedale Wranglers. Just a little over a minute and a half left here in this game. Again, big thanks to our officials, as again they do a lot here, and I know they're always looking, so I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't say they can always use more officials, not only for football but for all sports. I know they're always looking, so get out there and do it if it's something that interests you. It's going to be a 2nd down and 14 for the Bobcats. Again, Mac Buckner in the backfield alongside Yarrington in the game here. So Bobcats again just looking to ice this one away, run some clock off. Minute 38, they're going to get the play call here from the sidelines. Buckner behind Dukes here in the shotgun formation, sends Aarons into motion. Hand up to Buckner. Buckner gets a big run, and he's going to make it all the way up to the 41-yard line. Big gain there by the Bobcats. About a 20,
about 22 yards.
Yeah, 22-yard gain. Good run there by Buckner. Man, he got the ball and immediately. So right at a minute and a half, there's going to be a timeout again, and we're going to get another word from our sponsors here, and we'll be right back after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back here just before the timeout's over. Again, Kevin Gerber here alongside Kevin Simpson on 101.7 KDNO. And those of you streaming on our WYO Today YouTube app, subscribe to that channel, and then also hit the bell there so you get notifications when we go live. Sometimes that might mean we go live without video. Sometimes that means we go live without sound.
Sometimes we luck out and get both.
That's right.
Sometimes we get
That's
neither.
Right. That's right. So appreciate all of you sticking with us and listening to Bobcat football here on a beautiful evening for homecoming. It is 20-0 for our Bobcats. Oh, they do look to throw. Gets the ball out to Ryan Aarons. He's going to catch it. He's going to break a couple tackles here. And a good run there by Ryan after the pass from Armani.
We got a timeout.
So another timeout here, but we'll stay right here. And again, Kev, a good game here for Bobcats, a good answer because they, if they want to make those playoffs, they're going to have to put in a big push here at these last few games of the season. It's going to kind of come down to these last games. Don't know that they can afford another loss. So, that puts added pressure on. Even with a homecoming game, you have the festivities, you have all of that. I know when I coached, and everything, you have those special nights and those special evenings. You love them. You want your boys to, take it all in, but then also you have to reel in those emotions and the excitement and everything too, to where they just go out and they do their job. And that's tough. And I know I struggled with it as a coach too, because I always got hyped up and everything as well. So they've done a good job today as far as really controlling all that, and really have controlled the game from start to finish.
Yeah, because then you don't get any time to rest, and Lyman comes to town next week, and they're a tough task as well. And I know as soon as this game ends, it's I don't think Coach Bowker's going to be thinking about what the boys are wearing to homecoming or whatever, or how what they're going to have for dinner. He's going to be looking at the huddle and checking out film. I guarantee you, as soon as this game's done, he's moved on.
Right, big game next week against Lyman. It'll be senior night. We'll be right here at home again. Good game for the Bobcats tonight. 1:18 left on your Pinnacle Bank scoreboard with Bobcats leading the Wranglers 20-0. Monty's going to get it. He's going to hand off to Buckner again up the middle. Buckner got a hit early, but still gave a good push. I think just lost half a yard on that run. Not able to get in there, but again, still pushed through after getting hit. No loss, so that's going to get Zane Stam back in. Buckner with a good run. A minute and counting here for the Bobcats. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Looks like they're going to go into victory formation here, which is everyone's favorite, unless you're on the other side of the ball. But for our Thermopolis Bobcats, we like seeing this. Monty going to take a knee. He's going to wait till it gets under that 40 seconds, like you said, and then he's going to be able to take a kneel down, and that'll be the end of the game for the Bobcats. So big win for our Thermopolis Bobcats as he gets the kneel down. And good game for your Thermopolis Bobcats here against Pinedale Wranglers on the night of homecoming. Good game for them. Good to see them kind of get a win against an opponent that I think they were quote-unquote supposed to beat. But still, you never know. You never know what a team's going to bring or anything. So proud of them for coming out and playing hard. And I know Coach Bowker is going to be excited for his boys as well, coming in and getting that big win. So Pinnacle Bay scoreboard shows them Thermopolis Bobcats 20 and Pinedale Wranglers 0. We're going to take a quick break and a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Thermopolis Athletics. Enjoy some of the finest prime rib around at One-Eyed Buffalo every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You cannot beat their menu full of mouth-watering items like the bison burger or the many different varieties of mac and cheese. Top it off with one of their locally brewed adult refreshments on tap. One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company, 528 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here for the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Again, want to thank all of our sponsors for this, for everything they do for us, and appreciate all of our sponsors, because without that, we wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't be able to travel to the games, bring those to you, but also not only are we able to be here on 101.7 KDNO on the radio, but we also are able to stream it live on YouTube on the WIO Today page, and appreciate all of you doing that. If you're listening and didn't know that you could watch, I would encourage you to go to YouTube, go to the WIO Today. There's a number of games across the state that show up on there, and you can subscribe to it, and then those will pop up and they'll give you notifications when we have those games. So again, thanks to all of our sponsors, and they're always on the page. They're cycling through, so if you see them around town, I'd always encourage you to thank them too, because again, without them, we're not able to do this week in and week out. So a good homecoming game for our Thermopolis Bobcats as they win 22-0 over the top of the Pinedale Wranglers. And Kev, with that being said, what do you see there at the end of this game? What kind of stands out to you?
Probably another well defensively played game by the Bobcats. It seems to be the reoccurring theme of our season so far. It's the defense who have kind of been the shining light for this team right now. I mean, 20 points is good. I think there were some points probably left out there tonight, but your defense scored one of those for you.
Right.
So I mean, without your defense, you're looking at 14 right now, instead of 20. So kudos to them. I think that's probably what I see.
Right. Yeah. No, and I agree with you. I mean, the defense has kind of been the standout for for this team so far, and I think that usually probably tends to be the case when you have a young team, a new offense, and things like that. That defense is going to take strides forward before the offense, and Bowker's making his way up here right now, and so we're going to take a quick break as he makes his way up here, and we can talk to him right after this.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
All right, and welcome back for our Click It or Ticket post-game show. We're here with Bobcat football head coach, Coach Bowker. He's loving that we flip the camera around and he gets to be on screen, so thank you for participating.
Oh, yeah, anytime, guys.
Yeah, hey, congratulations on a big win here. It's always fun. Homecoming weeks, I'm sure as a coach, is always stressful because there's festivities into the evening. Every day is something different. It brings a lot, but seems like you were able to keep the emotions to the kids on the field where you needed them. How do you feel like that all went for you?
I mean, homecoming's a great time. It's fun. We do a lot of stuff here, right. A lot.
Yeah.
And that was our big emphasis all week. Focus on what's important. Homecoming's fun. Have fun with your friends. Cut loose a little bit. But in the end, Friday night's what everybody cares about. So we just kept preaching that all week, and they picked up on it, and they started calling each other out when they're getting a little too crazy in volleyball and whatnot. So I'm proud of them for that and keeping their heads on.
Yeah, well, and I think it showed they really never one of the emphasis Kevin brought up at halftime was, you know, we had some big plays, and the emphasis then was like, don't give up the big play, and it looked like they stayed really focused on that. So good job with that.
Defense, I mean, once again,
right,
just doing great. Offense, we struggled a little bit in that first half. They gave us some fits with their big boys up front, running a couple line games we didn't expect. They do a great job of changing up what they do week to week, and we knew they were going to do something. We got our O-line figured back out, and we were able to hit our dive again. And so, once again, just got to get all 11 doing the right thing on offense.
Right, and we did see that they changed up a few times. They'd run different quarterbacks, different running backs. Were you expecting that, or is that what you're meaning with the different changes?
They kind of do that with their quarterbacks. Eight's a great athlete, so when he's in, you expect to scramble when it's empty. When one's in, they're going to throw the ball deep. Our quick stuff, he's got a great arm. Talk about a problem to have. Two quarterbacks, just mesh them together, kind of like our issue.
You're right.
But their defense is just pretty outstanding in that 4-3. Playing the triple option, very disciplined, and geez, that sophomore they got, number 9, is pretty dang athletic.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And I know you talk about, you know, offensively struggling a little bit, but I always see that little twinkle in your eye when you go back to your roots with the defense, and right before you came up, we just talked about that. Like, well, what's the takeaway? And you know, again, the defense has kind of been, I kind of call it your beacon for your team. You know, without them tonight, it's you still win the game, but it's 14-0 instead of 20-0 because they put points on the board tonight too. So I think I guess not really a question, but it's kind of a reoccurring thing for you guys is, you're leaning on that defense, and it's something to kind of hang your guys' hats on.
Absolutely. We bring the passion to defense. We always have the juice when it comes to defense. The kids fly around on D-Day. Offense, like I said, we just got to get everybody doing the same thing together.
And on a homecoming note, so we had technical difficulties, and we're going to have another Boone Bowker that's going to go to the archives. The interview goes to the archives. But however, I heard your prediction for the Powder Puff game was false because you had picked the sophomores to win, correct?
I did pick the sophomores to win. And, we did let a team combined. Juniors and seniors did combine on that. And, Dazzlin Hunt can say all she wants, but Hannah Hill played her heart out. And that really helped their team out.
Fair enough. Well, we appreciate you taking time up here every week, and go enjoy the win. You got Lyman next week, and we already talked about it. You're probably going to go sit in your office and pull up some Lyman film before you even head home. So.
Yeah, got to get that broken down and this game uploaded. So back to work, back to the grindstone like we told the boys. Hey, feel good about this one, but we're on to the next one already.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Coach Bowker.
Thank you.
We'll see you right here again next week.
Absolutely.
For the last home game. So good job, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. We're going to take a quick break here on 101.7 KDNO, and we'll be back with stats of the game, player of the game, and play of the game right after this.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on, and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses, and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
All right, and we're back here for the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Again, big thanks to head coach, Coach Bowker of your Thermopolis Bobcats is up all smiles. But again, I think Kevin's right that it won't be too long to be excited about this game, and we'll get back into the next one. So with that, just want to thank, again, all of our sponsors, everything for coming in and helping us out and being able to do this on 101.7 KDNO and also on Wild Today on YouTube. Appreciate all the time and energy that all of our sponsors put into this. And with that being said, we want to get into our stats of the game. And here for our post game, it is our putting the stats to bed with the quality in. So what do you have here, Kev, for our stats?
We already went through the stats. I already did those. But I think the biggest thing for stat-wise, I'll just run through the team totals one more time. Bobcats, 146 yards rushing, 76 yards through the air, 222 total yards. 222 total yards. And then defensive-wise, holding the Wranglers to 128 yards total, 85 on the ground and 43 through the air. So those are going to be your quality in putting the stats to bed.
All right, and real quick, we do like to talk about our play of the game and our player of the game. First off, we want to talk about our Gatorade play of the game, and this one, I think you heard us call it. It was great to see Big Anthony Cheatham on the kickoff, gets that kickoff, sprints down, and his first one to me, it was kind of a low-flying kick. Wilson did a good job of getting his hands on it and bringing it in, Wiley Wilson, but, man, he was met real quick by Anthony Cheatham right there, and that was a big play. Got us both excited, got the sidelines excited, got the crowd excited. So because of that, that is your Gatorade play of the game. And with that being said, let's move to our player of the game. And, it seems like we always talk about how good the defense is, and then we end up giving player of the game to somebody on the offensive defensive side. So this week we would like to reward one of our defenders. And so what do you have there for our storyteller player of the game?
I don't have official stats on that yet, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Brody Sorensen out there. He's a name we've called consistently throughout the season so far. A couple big hits we called tonight. Brody was involved in. So like I said, I don't have the official stats. I am a stat guy. I love that stuff. But just names that we keep hearing week in, week out, and tonight. Let's go with Brody Sorensen for player of the game.
Absolutely. And like you said, we talk a lot about our as everything goes with the defense and then reward the offense. That ends up sometimes being the exciting things that go on. But we want to, reward those big guys up front and all the work they do. And we said his name a number of times, so I think it's well-deserved there. And again, thanks to Storyteller for the player of the game on that one as well. And Kev, as we wrap up here, we're getting ready to see Lyman. Lyman's a ranked opponent. The next couple weeks are against ranked opponents. And so, like we said, as this season winds down, they're going to have to really buckle down and start putting some games together, let that offense come in and play as tough as their defense is. It'll be a good game. It's going to be a night to celebrate the seniors on this team. I believe there's 4, and so it'll be good to celebrate them as well, and then hopefully walk away with a win against a tough opponent.
Yeah, it's not going to be an easy task. I'm gonna say that right now. Lyman, it's kind of one of those things. You go back to the old Dennis Green. They are who we thought they were.
Right.
We know what they are. We know what they bring to the table, and I think it's going to be a little more. We're going to need a little more offensive output if you guys are going to want to come out successful against Lyman next week. But if you keep shelling out on defense, you're definitely going to put our team in a good spot next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I was incorrect. There's actually 5 seniors that are going to be celebrated next week. Will Cole, Jessen Bassey, Mason Reese, Jarek Jeffs, and also Zane Smith. And
Zane Stam.
Zane Smith. Zane Stam's just a sophomore, or just a junior.
Never mind.
Zane
You're right.
Smith. Yep. So, excited to celebrate them too. It's always a good night to have them come out, with their family as well. So, exciting to see that. Again, we want to thank you for the time you've spent with us this evening. Again, hit that subscribe button and then the bell notification so that you get it recognized when we're there. And with that, we are out, and we will see you next week.